Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's good? What's good? What's good? I am really running late today. It still is morning. It is Friday, um, April 16th, 2021. And excuse me, I'm sorry. All of a sudden I get a call. We are positive and productive for don't remove because we move on must. Biggest room in the world is room for improvement. Improvement. TGIF, TGIF, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it is Friday. I had such a traumatic day yesterday, and I was trying to find the positive out of my day so I can bring it to you today. Um, my work computer totally crashed yesterday. That's one thing. I was having trouble with that all afternoon before they realized I needed a new computer. Um, and I had somebody call me yesterday because, you know, they don't know me that well, and they heard something, and um, they assumed something about me that wasn't nowhere near true, and I had to handle it. That's the third time this happened to me this year. It has to be me. I have to be doing something wrong. But I've already had three people, friends that I've lost, or people I know that I kind of xed out of my life because they assumed something about me that wasn't true without asking me first. And you know, not call me out of my name, but tell me I'm something I'm not, and try to tell me that I'm something I know I'm not. I've been told I'm not a good friend, and I'm not this, I'm not that, and that kind of thing depresses me when people do that and they assume something about me. They tell me something about myself that I know is not true when they kind of beat me up with something, to prove their own point. And people will do that to you. And my depression was one of the reasons I started doing the positive and productive in the morning in the first place. Because of my own depression, I figured if I let it out on film, um, other people would see it. And it would probably help them deal with their depression because I would give them a positive word. Because more people have depression than you would think. What I learned yesterday that was positive is that, I was really upset and I was really mad. If she saw any of my Facebook posts, I was like extremely upset. And I still am a little pissed today. Um, and the person talked to me and yell. I let the person at the while after the person wasn't listening to me, I let them yell and get it off their chest. And I didn't say anything. And they finally kept yelling and yelling and hung up. And then later on in the afternoon, they tried to text me back again. Um, to talk to me. And I thought, okay, they want to talk. And I was doing something. I was busy with one of my daughters. And because I didn't respond right away and I told them I was doing something, I I got this barrage of text again saying that how I wasn't a good friend and how I did this and how I did that. And I'm like, man, but this person hasn't known me long enough to know what kind of person I am. So how could you tell what kind of person I am? And I know people who have known me long enough to know the type of loyalty and integrity that I do have towards my friends. Um, so somebody who's going to automatically think the worst of you probably is not going to be a good friend. Um, Especially if they do that without asking you. That's the third time this has happened to me this year alone, and this must be. I'm getting older because I'm getting nicer and softer, as my son tells me sometimes. But now I have to not be so soft, and I'm just going to tell people where to stick it. The positive thing is out of this I'm getting is you can't change who you are for anybody. You can't appease people by letting them beat you up. You can't, you know, um, you can't agree with people just to make them happy if, they're saying things to you that hurt you and it makes them feel better to lash out on you. Sometimes to be positive, you're going to have to be you're gonna have to get your point across, and it might come off as negative, but you have to defend yourself to be positive. Because I'm going around thinking, well, maybe I'm not a good friend. Maybe I am this person. Maybe I am narcissistic. Maybe I am this, that, and the other. And truth is, this may be narcissistic for me to say this, but I'm not. Like I had a post yesterday, and I had someone who does know me um, list a bunch of things that I've done to prove that I'm a good person and a good friend, and it was things that I even forgot about myself that I did. And I'm not trying to pat myself on the back for anything, but this person knows me, but doesn't know me as well as other people, but knows me pretty well. And they kind of listed like, "Oh, you did this, you did this, you did this, you did this," but nah, you're not a good friend, you know. And they were being sarcastic on the post, and it's on one of my posts, and you'll see it. But in any event, you know, that's what I got out of that. And I'm running kind of long winded because I'm already at 6 minutes. And I haven't even, but I'm just saying, be positive. Don't let people suck your energy because I let this person suck my energy. And I shouldn't have. Don't let negative people make you feel bad um, for something that they're feeling. And that's what's happened to me 3 times this year. Other people made me feel bad, like I wasn't a good person or I wasn't a good friend because of the way they were feeling about stuff. That was their problem, not mine, theirs. Um, so be positive, be productive, defend yourself. Don't let people beat you down. I felt beat down. I felt beat down yesterday, and that was the 3rd time this year I've beat down. Actually, the 4th. But I mean, you can't let people beat you down. Um, hey, Lisa, how you doing? Love you too. Thank you for supporting me. But you can't let people beat you down, and you can't eat that. And sometimes you have to step up and defend yourself, and it might come off negative, and you might have to curse some people out. But don't let yourself get beat down by other people emotionally, and not just physically, but emotionally. Don't let yourself get beat down by others, and let them project what they think you are on you, and it's not true. And it's not true. And I'm glad that my friend Jennifer Murphy, kind of posted and reminded me of some of the things that she's done with me that I've done that prove that I'm a good person and a good friend. Um, and I needed that reminder, and I really appreciate her doing that. And that's the first time I usually don't mention people's names, so I'm not going to mention the person's name or the people this year who have like totally disrespected me. But I'm going to mention my friend Jennifer Murphy because she pretty much, brought me back to reality with her son. And then my friend Michelle also said some things to me yesterday. It's like, Kenny, it's not you. And Michelle's known me for over 20 years. She's like, Kenny, that's not you. That's not what you do. Like, I don't know where this woman's coming from that said these about you, but But anyway, be positive, be productive, defend yourself. When people attack your character, like defend yourself. And yes, Lisa, you're right. Defend yourself against toxic people, because you have to do that. And sometimes you might have to go to the walls to defend yourself, or go to the mattresses, as they say in Godfather. You might have to do that to defend yourself and some people might have to get a tongue lashing in order for you to defend yourself. Because I usually don't curse on these, but you don't need to take nobody else's shit. Period. End of story. So we are positive and productive. Forward only move because move only must. Biggest room in the world is room for improvement. Like I say every day, put on your cape, fly as high as you can. Believe in yourself. Be your own superhero. Um, and when you believe in yourself and you are your own superhero, other people believe in you. And when you believe in yourself and you are your own superhero, don't think you're not being watched, because you might inspire somebody else to believe in themselves. Call somebody, tell them you love them, tell them you care. It doesn't have to be that mushy. Hey man, just thinking about you. What's going on? How you doing? You never know who needs to talk, who needs to vent, who needs to get something off their chest. Um, and when you do talk to people, give them a compliment. make them laugh, make them smile. I find that when I do that to people, I give them compliments, I make them laugh, make them smile. It makes them feel good about themselves. And when you make people feel good, it makes you feel good. At least that's how it works for me. So it's a win-win no matter how you look at it. So we are positive and productive. Forward only move because move forward we must. Biggest room in the world is room for improvement. I want to remind everybody on Saturday nights at 8:30. My sister and I do a podcast, and if you go on Facebook and YouTube, you will find Kathy and Kenny explain pop culture. And we 8:30 we do a podcast, and we just have fun with it, and we don't talk about anything too serious and deep to depress people or anything, but we just have a lot of fun. My sister is awesome and very funny. I am the foil of all her jokes sometimes, but still, it's really cool. And I love doing that with her. So please, tomorrow 8:30, 8:30 tomorrow night, check us out. Kathy and Kenny explain pop culture. Hang with us for an hour. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about things that people um, things people have been doing during the pandemic, like pastimes for the pandemic. I think it's going to be called. But we are positive and productive. Forward only move because move on us. Biggest room in the world is room for improvement. Um, have a great day. Have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. Sanitize your hands. Wear your mask. Social distance. The whole 9 yards. We're still in the pandemic. And like my cousin Lisa says, have a good day on purpose. Have a good weekend on purpose. And do me a big favor when you go out there. Live your best life possible because you deserve that. Positive peace.